If you want your voice to sound clear in Steam, whether you're recording a tutorial, chatting with friends, or jumping into a game, setting up your microphone the right way is essential. In this video, I'll show you how to set up your microphone on Steam step by step using the current Steam voice settings in 2026. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this one. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open Steam on your computer. Once Steam is open, look at the top left corner of the window and click Steam, then choose Settings from the menu. This will open the main settings panel where all of your voice options are located. On the left-hand side, click the Voice tab. In the newer Steam client, this is where all the microphone and audio communication settings are grouped together, so this is the section we want to focus on. Now let's start with the most important part, which is selecting the correct input device. Under Voice Input Device, click the drop-down menu and choose the microphone you actually want Steam to use. For example, if you have a Yeti Nano, a Focusrite USB microphone, or any other dedicated mic, select that specific device here. This is a very important step because if you leave it on default, Steam may pick the wrong input source, especially if you have multiple microphones connected. That can happen if your laptop has a built-in mic, if you use a webcam mic, or if Windows switches devices in the background without warning. A good pro tip here is to always manually choose your microphone instead of relying on default whenever possible. That gives you more control and helps prevent random changes later on. If you record videos, stream, or play games with voice chat, this one step alone can save you from a lot of frustration. Next, look at Voice Output Device. This is where you choose where you want Steam audio or voice playback to go. Usually, the best choice is your headphones. Using headphones helps prevent feedback loops, which is when your microphone picks up sound from your speakers and creates echo or annoying audio bleed. If you're using speakers instead of headphones, you may hear your own voice bouncing back or picking up game sound, so headphones are definitely the safer choice. Now, let's move on to voice transmission type. This is the setting that controls how Steam sends your voice. You'll usually see a few different options, and the two most common ones are open microphone and push to talk. Open microphone means Steam will transmit your voice automatically whenever it detects sound. This can be convenient if you want quick communication, but it also means it may pick up keyboard clicks, fan noise, or background sounds in your room. If you want more control, push to talk is usually the better option, especially for gaming. With push to talk, your microphone only activates when you press a specific key. To set it up, click the option and then choose the key you want to use. A lot of people use caps lock, a side mouse button, or another easy to reach key. Pick something that feels comfortable and won't interfere with the game or other shortcuts you use regularly. If you decide to use open mic, then the next thing you need to check is the voice transmission threshold. This slider controls how sensitive Steam is to your voice. In simple terms, Steam will only transmit sound when your voice reaches a certain volume level. If you set it too low, it may pick up too much background noise. If you set it too high, Steam may cut off parts of your speech. The goal is to find a balanced setting where your normal speaking voice gets picked up clearly, but unwanted room noise stays filtered out. Once you've selected your microphone, chosen your output device, and set your transmission mode, it's time for the built-in microphone test. This is one of the most useful parts of Steam's voice settings because it lets you confirm that everything is working before you join a game or start recording. Click the Start Microphone Test button and speak normally into your microphone. You should see the colored bar move as Steam picks up your voice, and you may also hear your own voice played back to you. If you hear yourself clearly, that's a good sign that the microphone is working. If the bar is moving but your voice sounds distorted, too loud or clipped, then your input level may be too high. In that case, lower the input volume or gain slider so your audio doesn't peak. Peaking happens when the sound is too hot and starts to distort, which makes your voice sound harsh or broken. On the other hand, if the bar barely moves and Steam doesn't detect your voice properly, increase the gain a little until you get a stronger signal without distortion. This test is the easiest way to dial everything in before you use voice chat in a real situation. It can save you from awkward moments in a match where people can't hear you, or from joining a call with audio that sounds too loud or too quiet. If you're recording tutorials or gameplay, this is especially important because clean microphone audio makes your content sound much more professional. At this point, your Steam microphone should be fully set up and ready to go. You've selected the correct input device, set your output to headphones, chosen the best transmission mode for your setup, and tested the mic to make sure it sounds right. That means you're ready for clear communication in Steam without the guesswork. If this video helped you, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more step-by-step software tutorials, gaming guides, and setup tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.